Right, so I'm just going to do a little video today about fitting the brake lines, hopefully fitting the brake lines to the Series 3. Haven't done any work on the car for about 3 or 4 months, well 3 months over Christmas. It's a bit cold in the garage, so I don't usually bother, but yeah, so I thought today, it's a nice sunny day outside, so start back on the car. So I've just uncovered it, and I'm hoping to get the brake lines done. Let me just see if I can turn this round, take my glove off. But anyway, there it is. I've got the old brake lines laid out on the car, which will hopefully act as a template. I've got all new unions and stuff, junctions, the end bolts and stuff, and so hopefully we can start getting that fitted today. I've also got new pipes here, which are over here. So yeah, new pipes in here and so on. Yeah, here are the new parts for the brakes. There are the unions. That's for the back. That's the old one here, which fits. This one's an issue. I can't get a threaded new joint in that one, so I thought I'd just buy another one. They're not cheap. There's about this one here, the 4-way one. No, that's the 4-way one, was 15 quid, and I think that was 10 quid. So they're not particularly cheap, but yeah, I'll keep this anyway. But that's today's job. So as I say, lovely day outside. Just had a walk around the garden. Not that that's the garden, of course, but yeah. Be a good day to do some work on it finally. I just realised today that I'm actually coming up to the 2nd year of this project, and when I started the project I was sort of flabbergasted at the fact that people took so long to do them, but I can quite imagine why. This is taking forever. But yeah, the engines I just fitted today, just now, took 10 seconds. The new oil pressure sender unit on there. The old one was probably okay, but I thought I might as well. The engine's pretty much done otherwise. I've got a Weber carb refurbishment kit in here from Paddock again. They sent me the wrong one last time, but that's the right one. Or most likely I chose the wrong one, because I thought I had a Zenith carburetor, but this is actually, what I've got is actually a Weber carb, which is in there, so it doesn't look too bad, but I thought I might as well refurbish it. Drive shafts are next, and the transfer case needs doing. I've basically done the rest of the gearbox, but the transfer case needs doing, and then the next big step after getting the brakes done is fitting the engine and the gearbox back together, and then putting it in the car. So axles are done, the suspension's done, steering's done. Yeah, that's what I've done. So I'm just finishing off some jobs that have been hanging around for a while. The latest thing is the brake pipes. So you can see those done there. I bought some braided pipes, and I haven't screwed them to the chassis using the original self-tapping screws, because I'm just worried about it rusting. So I've cable tied it to the chassis, which I hope is good enough. I've seen it done before. I'm going to put a bolt in here, so that will be one drill hole in the chassis, so that's nice and secure. But other than that, they are done. So all around the back here, I've just got to get some little nuts and bolts here to fix these on. But other than that, that's done. Another job that I've been meaning to do for ages as well is packing the grease on that near side bearing. I did all 3 of them and didn't ever get around to doing that one, so that is now done as well. The other thing is lining up the steering. I've got the measurements correct. I've got those from the Haynes manual, but this is pretty cool. This is the way you fill the steering relay, I think it's called. And you take, not all of the bolts work, and what I mean by that is, you know, you can take a little nut out like that, I should say, and you can fill it that way. I did this one first and no oil went in at all. But actually what I think was the key was to take 2 out, because obviously the air comes out of that one if you're putting the oil in that one. So just to give you an idea, just take the oil. I've got a little syringe type thing here, and just press very gently. Oh, and you can see how it just goes in. You've got to take it slowly, but it's taken about a whole thing already. Oops. But that's how it just goes in like that. Seems to be working pretty well. So that's the way to fill the steering relay with oil. And I've used a gear oil, which I shall also use for the axles. So I've put the wheels on, and for the first time the new chassis, the suspension, axles and everything, it's now on its own wheels. So it's quite exciting, it's been pretty cool. Did all the brake lines, finished those off today. Put some braided, extended by 2 inch because of the parabolic springs, hoses on the front and on the back down there. And yeah, really pleased what's on the wheels. So I think tomorrow we are going to put, or I am going to put, the engine in the car. It's without its gearbox and transfer case, but I think, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I think it's going to be easier to get the engine in first and then add bits to it. We'll see if I'm right or not, but that's the idea. So there we are.